So you have finished a book. Are you excited? Are you happy? Finishing one book in 2 days, 2 sittings, is that exciting, right? Now, the next step I want you to do is make a mind map of that book. I don't know how much you recall from the book. I don't know how much you have understood the book. Whatever you recall, whatever you have understood, based on that make a mind map. Whatever you think it's understandable, whatever you think is there already in your recall, whatever is in your head, make a mind map. Complete that mind map. This mind map will be your key, it will be your new index of the book. Whenever you want to review this book again, this mind map will probably be enough. So make your mind map. You may not be good at drawing, but you don't have to be, because you have done a lot of drawing in the last page of your notebooks when you were in school and college, right? So it doesn't matter whether you are good at bad at drawing. I want that kind of drawing. Make it stupid, make it idiotic. The more stupid you make it, stupidity you do in your mind maps, the better your recall. So make sure you make your mind map of the book that you have read over yesterday and day before. Fine. Now another thing that I want you to do is find out what is your key learning from the book. What is the one thing that you really want to implement? Generally what happens is we read a book, we see a lot of great things in the book, we decide I'll implement all of this. Instead of that, the strategy that I recommend is that you read the book and implement just one thing out of it. Instead of deciding to implement everything. See, what's better, implementing 10 things from one book or the top one thing from 10 books? I prefer the second one, right? Top one thing from 10 books. So just find one thing. What are you going to implement? What change are you accepting to take from this book? What is it that you are willing to experiment on? Because only then this reading is useful. Otherwise, reading a book, going through the pages, keeping the book back is useless, right? How are you allowing that book to change you? Find out that one change and make a plan. How are you going to implement it? Just like in this challenge, you have decided to implement the habit of reading. Now from that habit of reading, a new thing is coming up, right? See, it's like you decide to make a beautiful garden. From that garden, trees come up. From those trees, fruits come up. From those fruits and vegetable dishes come out. From those dishes, nice friends come out, right? So everything leads to something nicer and nicer. And that's what we want to do. This challenge should be a garden in which you are sowing the seeds for your development. Not just a garden where you are, cutting grass and doing nothing else. Fine? So finish the book. You have already finished the book and you have made the mind map. Implementation is more important. Find out what will you implement and make a plan for it and decide when are you starting it. The best time is right now, right? So whatever you learn from the book, what is that one thing that you want to change in you? And how we are going to implement it. Do these two things today, the mind map and the implementation. I'll see you tomorrow.